7 Bible verses to help you be still and trust God. Life can get busy and stressful. Sometimes we feel like we can't catch a break. The Bible tells us that one of the best things we can do is to be still and trust God. But what does that really mean? Being still is more than just sitting quietly. It's about calming our hearts and minds, letting go of worries and trusting that God is in control. Why is being still important? Being still is important because it helps us trust God more. When life feels like it's spinning out of control, taking time to be still allows us to focus on God and remember that He is always there for us. Being still helps us slow down, breathe, and feel God's peace in our hearts. For Christians, being still is the key to growing in faith. When we quiet ourselves, we can hear God better, and it gives us strength to handle challenges. It also reminds us that we don't have to carry all our worries by ourselves. God is with us, guiding us every step of the way. Here are 7 carefully chosen Bible verses that talk about being still and trusting in God. The first verse is found in Psalm 46, verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." This verse tells us to stop and recognize God's power. Even when things seem overwhelming, God is in control and He will be honored by all. The second verse is Exodus 14:14. "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." God spoke these words to the Israelites when they were trapped by the sea with the Egyptian army behind them. This verse reminds us that we don't need to fight for our battles alone. God will take care of us. The third verse is in Isaiah 40:31. "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This verse shows us that when we wait on the Lord, He gives us the strength we need. Being still and trusting God gives us new energy to keep going even when life gets tough. The fourth verse is in Psalm 37:7. "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him." Sometimes it feels like life isn't fair, and we worry when we see people doing wrong things and succeeding. This verse reminds us to be patient and trust God's timing. He sees everything and will make it right. In Lamentations, we see the 5th verse in chapter 3, verse 25-26. "The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." Waiting quietly and trusting in God brings blessings. This verse tells us that God is good to those who patiently put their hope in Him. The 6th one is in Mark 4:39. "He got up, rebuked the wind, and said to the waves, 'Quiet, be still.' Then the wind died down and it was completely calm." This verse is from when Jesus calmed the storm. It shows His power over everything, even nature. No matter what kind of storm you're facing, Jesus can bring peace and calm into your life. Last but not least, at number 7 is Psalm 62:5. "Yes, my soul find rest in God. My hope comes from Him." This verse reminds us that true rest comes from trusting in God. When we are still and pour our hope in Him, we find peace that nothing else can give. Being still is a powerful way to trust in God's plan. These 7 Bible verses remind us when we stop, quiet our minds, and focus on God, we can feel His presence and know that He is in control. Whether you're going through a tough time or just need a moment of calm, these verses can help you remember that God is always there with you.